Might as well. It should be the package from Corky. So now you gotta calm down because it's Syndra, which is still really tough. I'm about to pour in here.
How was that, by the way?
It's
I
okay.
forgot to ask.
It's okay. Definitely not enough chocolate. But
You've
maybe.
not had a good day in terms of consumables. You had that terrible candy earlier, which
I just don't
you
like.
just like, I need to go. Looking for the knockup, preemptive flash from more, but the double knockup from Xiaoyu could result in a kill here for GT. Flashes forwards, one more auto attack, another one. He needs it to land. There it is, the big crit. The kill in return not gonna happen. What an exhaust from Soulmate. That was the sole reason why they got away. That will be a lockup there from Zubin as he runs after, lands the auto attack, and that's just another kill over to Zubin. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, but Swift has now arrived. He'll melt the face off of Xiaoyu before he comes in for the second kill of the Zubin. So yes, he got the kill, but
it's Gimgoon strong, but here we go.
Slapped right into Republic, but that's a big shield from Courage of the Colossus, and Swift is there trying to protect him. He'll go into the overdrive right now as Coco comes up here as well for the 1-for-1.
And immediately they disown him. It's like, Republic, you're on your own. You didn't wait for the jungler. And Soulmate are completely shoved out here.
Max Range Arrow once again, another one will completely shut him out of defending this lane. Chain of Corruption into the combo from Moore on top of Swift's ultimate. Zubin walks forwards to try and get out of that cone, but he just falls down and support stays alive, but he has to back away. Oh, very close. That was,
So he has to deal with a Poppy that not only has that Sunfire cape, but he also has, of course, the boots of... okay.
Hello? Republic just kind of killed Moore in the jungle there, who was just wandering around, and I think that was a package play actually.
Yeah, had to be.
So we didn't see the start of that one.
Okay,
but
that was interesting.
Yeah, a pick is a pick, I guess.
Teammate. I mean, Rumble was there, but Rumble couldn't even stop him, but here we go.
Oh, V's into the top lane, he's jumping onto Zubin. That's the kill to start this one off, while LWX is chasing down Xiaoyu. Soulmate taken out by Swift. Coco in from the side, give him the old right click, and the 3 kills to Newbee. It just looked too...
Get him out of here.
This is a long lane now, to the point
flash,
where V will have to use his ultimate. It's down to who can dodge it, and he's probably just dead now. He'll have to flash away. Gimgoon looking for the combo from the QW, who'll flash after him, use 2 disguise and just bat him away. And pick up the kill. As soon as that ultimate missed, you knew V was dead.
That's that God complex from V, man. He felt like he was doing really well. He was shoving in, and if he continued abilities like you do, the home run hit does a percentage of damage. So I mean, that actually does a lot more damage than you think it does.
Flash R. You can R, I can R too. Takes out Coco. Zubin will have to flash away, but just get away from this one. Swift will return the kill onto Soulmate. Republic and Xiaoyu still chasing after Moore and LWX. They know they can't get involved, but they're still chasing after. Connects the Shock Blast. But here comes V. He's looking for round 2. And this is an out of mana Gimgoon to a point where he can turn this one around. Moore somehow picks up the kill of the Make It Rain. And all in all, I think that was a 1-for-2. Newbee are going to take a tower off it, but it might be putting them into a situation where they can go for an engage just like this from V onto Gimgoon. He's focused them out, but the rest of the lineup will be trying to scatter away from this one. Bullet time comes in. Republic split off to the side. A kill over to Newbee, a second one, and is now chasing down the rest of the members. Swift is actually ignoring Gimgoon. He wanted more. He just needed a hit him once, as V will do that one, courtesy of the hammer. That will be a 1-for-3. Overall, it was not a take. Swift is in the area. He has flash. He does not have equalize. Flash is over, secured by Xiaoyu, and that's going to result in the kill onto Swift.
You have to back away. Yeah,
Newbee don't want this anymore. V is on the front line still. Xiaoyu, the flash, the knockup onto Moore. Flash away from Coco, but he's lower mana. He has nothing more to add in his team fight. LWX with the
really touch and go situation. Game talents are sure they're in a great position, but they have to watch out for that.
Really nice stun from V, and that will follow up to a pick onto Republic. Now chasing down the rest of the lineup. They used a lot of their initiates, but Soulmate's still under attack. Gimgoon's going to get a tower in the bot lane for his support dying, so a 2-for-0. But those 2 towers to GT
But no, that's actually just a really bad trade overall, and Newbee have to watch out, especially since Republic does have that package.
Maybe just trying to scare him out of using something else, but Coco call out here has to go into Zhonya's, but the team now needs to come in. Republic goes down, big damage out for Moore, and that will be Coco surviving. So despite that ultimate going wide from Swift, not hitting of stay the round, Moore and V, maybe he gets this kill in return. He gets the cleanse off, and he's going to go for it. Indeed, he's chasing down Moore, comes into the bush, has to flash away, gets his own in there. Now 1v2, Gimgoon yet again gets away with it. I mean, I feel like we just see this too often now.
Yeah, I mean, you got to really run. Oh, whoa!
Hello, Zubin, turning up to play, blows up LWX. Swift jumping away and actually just starts to take on red buff. All right, Coco sees Xiaoyu around the corner, but they decide to back off.
Big play from Zubin, but here comes Gingu with a TP. Not going to do anything, but he's going to push him off. So now real threat is going to be on this Baron. Oh, but Coco, you gotta watch out, Game Goon. Game Goon watches out for
He
nobody!
goes in! Look at Coco's damage! He comes down! Game Goon gets yet another kill, chasing down V. And Game Goon, this is the player we wanted to see turn to play. And Swift turns around. That's a big ultimate onto those 4 players, preventing the chase from GT. But Game Goon, pretty much by himself, has turned this game around on a dime.
It actually has. I mean, Zubin came up with the big play to knock down, I believe, Coco, but holy moly, Game Goon. What happened?
You need to calm down.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, here we go.
Swift over the wall. Republic, look at the damage over the curtain core as well. This last shot, not quite enough to finish him off. But regardless, is Gimgoon, what a hero. He even takes out the Baron for the team. This minion wave. This tower may actually just go down. Swift may have to ult it if he wants to keep it alive. Chain of Corruption onto Republic. Lots of damage in return. And yeah, he is super dead. Coco coming in here as well. Jump away from Xiaoyu. Yeah, another kill onto Soulmate. Great defense by Newbee, but again, GG getting caught out with this squad. Looking towards this Elder Dragon. It's going to be a 2-pronged assault.
Actually a pincer play.
Oh,
you can't get away from it.
Is very low. He has to go into the scrap shield. He'll keep himself alive to at least take down the Elder Dragon. Gimgoon almost takes him out. Swift is
right in there.
He's far away from the team though. This is a little bit scary, but he's got Curse of the Colossus. That'll take a blow of the damage.
No.
Just turning around with the Mouth Ultimate, and they blow him up instantly. The 4th shot from Zubin is there. Xiaohu doesn't even fall down into his Guardian Angel. Swift is going to fall as well. The 4th shot doesn't quite connect onto more, but it's the 2-0 to GT.
And such a bad timing.
Russian will tank down this tower. Minions be damned. We don't need it. We go onto this inhib, and they'll carry on pushing. 30 seconds left on Swift. V is on 20 seconds. 2 big carries left available for Newbee, but LWX, if he gets caught out and dies now, it's all over. Gimgoon taken out by Coco. That is massive. But they also take out the Nexus turret. Republic also falls. Mort's coming out. He's an AD carry in his own right now. LWX back from base. He's going to chase them down. Coco coming in as well. Soulmate will have to sacrifice himself for the greater good. I have to feel, but trades his life with Coco. Mort in this 1v1 Zubin. He comes out on top in this 1v1 shootout. LWX chasing after, slows himself down, looks for the arrow, comes a little bit short. I5 support as well. He's going to be changed up. They will actually turn their attention towards him and go back onto it. What an ultimate. The Keeper's Verdict will keep him out of the fight. And it's all men back to base. LWX caught out. Xiaoyu finds the knockup. He jumps onto Swift as well. Zubin, he needs to reload. And he finds the timing on the Zhonyan. So good from Swift as he jumps away. He gets slowed down. He needs to make his way out of the scrap shield. He needs more energy to come out. But he slows him down to Electro Harpoon. And Xiaoyu feeling pretty on...
Or on Gimgoon, this is going to be hard.
This is a fantastic ultimate and a start to a fight from Swift, but LWX has to back off immediately, and Swift is caught away from his team. Goes into the Zhonyas just in time. V arrives into the right. The cavalry has arrived just when he needed to. Locks up Soulmate, takes out Gimgoon. The big carry of the team is down, and Jumin doesn't have a front line to deal any more damage. Morin's 1v1 against Republic, and actually zones him away. Swift is in a precarious position, but it's a 2-0 so far by Newbee.
This is going to be good for Game Talents because they stalled out the game. Even though they lost the fight, Republic is stalling out for him as much time as possible to allow for Gimgoon and Soulmate to come back up.
Unfortunately, that is not his base, and he will be thrown to the wolves.
He wasn't able to find him, so even, I guess, Republic goes down, and Misfortune is able to back away because, you know, he was essentially damage dealers, and there's 30 seconds on Republic. They should just take the inhib and back away from this one. Actually, they're feeling a little safe. You know, they're just going to back away on this one. It looks like they're waiting for the next wave, which makes this a little bit riskier.
Yeah, it's a 4 versus 4 until Misfortune arrives, but V is enough of a tank line to allow that back line to get there. Even going to throw down the Equalizer to zone them away. Just be safe. Better safe than sorry in this one, especially with Elder Dragon spawning. And shortly, Republic maintaining the war of attrition. Yeah. So is Zubin.
It's a poke war until Soulmate finds his soulmate. Oh, unless if they go for a committal here.
Onto Dragon. It's secured by Swift in this one. Can they get the engage off? Chain of Corruption onto Xiaoyu. Makes his way out with the tunnel. And for now, Newbee back away. And as they just don't know if any of those bushes are death brushes because they have literally 0 vision. So they have to give this one up. They did save those Nexus turrets at the very least. But as Baron once again over to Newbee. Have we been keeping track? How many Barons have we had this game?
Oh,
3,
I'm not
4?
even. I've lost all sense of controlling in a lot for this Baron position. Now we're going to come out with the good old 50-50, but they're just going to back away because they think they have the fight.
But do they? V, he's getting stared down. He'll go down to the Guardian Angel for
that
sure. But
ulti.
look at the ultimate from Swift. Gimgoom over the wall. He needs to make a big play happen. He assassinates one. He'll get the second onto Swift as well before he jumps over the wall. He keeps himself alive, but he's cornered. in fact, by Zubin.
Gimgoon.
Lands the follow-up. Gimgoon, he's being scared about this, but Zubin's dealing the damage that he needs to. This tide quickly turning the way of GT. Getting scared for a second. LWX looking at V as well without that Guardian Angel. I'm holding my breath because now Baron could well go over to GT.
Yeah, it's going to have to. I mean, at this point, Game Talents could either play that risky game, every single one of us are blinking red HP bars, and maybe we go for the win. But Coco is way too strong, and we saw what he can do if you try to end that game. So right now, this is perfect for Game Talents. I mean, they could have gotten much more out of it, but that is as good as you can get. They get a Baron and a second.
Where they had not only an Elder Dragon, but a Baron is now on the side of GT. So if they cannot finish here,
I mean,
we're in for another long one.
We've already seen them trying to finish or at least take inhib twice and absolutely get wiped from this point. So Game Talents
was being pushed in by Gimgoon.
Swift is
that was
really
a good play from him. Yeah, low health on those big carries, especially Coco. Xiaoyu wants to get that knock up onto V. Remember, he does not have that Guardian Angel. He needs to not die here. He gets back to base, but the base has been once again cracked. Middle lane inhibited. These minions in the top lane and the mid lane, because look at that. Yeah, assist pings come down. Someone needs to deal with this mess.
That was a random floor.
That was the floor. The floor is even excited and distressed at this game and how it's gotten so far. Here comes the curtain call. Second one lands onto more. It's just zoning away right now from the inhibitor. 3 down. GT, I pray that you just play this slow because you have double supers in every single lane. Close this out smart. Close it out slow.
There's no way they can lose this. And as I say that, we're going to have to go into that one last team fight that V has to start. But LWX does not have HP.
He's caught away. Again, the ultimate used on V there from Malzahar. Swift following after. He's used the ultimate. He's chasing them down. Chain of Corruption does not land. V on the front line, zoning them away. Soulmate slow, as is Republic in terms of mana. Gimgoon still has that Guardian Angel. They're pushing it in. They're pushing it in slow.
This is
they need to make this cold. They need to make this calculated.
Don't back away. Get in there, Game Talents.
Keep it up. Keep up the pressure.
As long as they can
suspend.
You only have to focus on LWX and Coco. Coco can't get his stun off, and LWX can't get a poke off. If that happens, then it's over for Game Talents. They're just going to back away.
Coco's going to walk up to them and angrily Zhonya's. Send a message over to them. He doesn't have that one anymore, but he's sent in the push in the bottom lane. Soulmate is assisting with that. That's the Nexus turret down. A fight has to happen. The initiative needs to come up from Newbee. They're locking down V, dropping him into that Guardian Angel. He does have it back up, I believe, but they did just lose Swift in the back lines, and surely this should be the win now. Just go on to the Nexus, lads. You don't need to go for the fight. And there it is. GT finally in a 65-minute game slugfest. Take game 1.
Woo! All right, that's one way to open up this series. You know, demoralize the enemy team. Take them on the long run. You know, saying, you know, and Victor stall out the game until X amount of time in which Victor is online, and just slow them to death and have Victor run at them. And
a nice bit of damage. It will send him back to base, but as long as he recalls a Baron now, he's fine. Are we seeing anything out of the ordinary in terms of those links? But Swift was not able to intercept the Rumble in time. Xiaoyu gets the knockup, gets the damage, but double was on both of these players. But the Flame Spitter chasing down V. He has to use 2 disguise, but this is precarious. The flash, the knockup once more. Trigger Seed will keep him alive. Gets to slow down onto Gimgoon as well. Electro Harpoon, where it's going. It's going on to V, and he's found his kill. He'll just burn him to death. First blood to Gimgoon.
And that's going to hurt. We talked about the 2v.
Coming into the bot side, and more sticks around. His ADC went back. The flash from Soulmate pops him with the Malefic Visions, and it comes. That was overkill. You didn't need to do that, Republic.
It's a bit much.
V comes down and teleports right in. Second Harpoon doesn't land, which is maybe a little bit nice, but Republic's here chasing him down. Lands the ultimate. There's the Equalizer cutting off the escape route, but he still has a way upwards, but he's getting burnt to death by Gimgoon. Republic's the one picking up the kill, and that was a simple kill in the bottom lane.
Yeah, it was a bit of a eye scratch your back in the early 0-0, but 0-0-0 constantly pressuring LWX.
Now Republic saying, it's his time to shine. Popping the disco ball, popping the ace in the hole. One
more
more zap will do it. He'll flash after, so he gets the power transfer and a quick kill onto LWX. But this is still almost a perfect game from them. More opening up with the Stranglethorns. And it will be a kill over to Zari. He actually jukes down, so he gives it to the support in the end.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Away, and 90 caliber net on top of that. And while Swift will prance and pounce towards the team, they'll back away. Coco has located Republic, or is it the other way around? Republic throws down the ultimate, but Coco comes out significantly ahead. Now he'll look towards Soulmate and Xiaoyu, blocking up these ultimate shots. Ace in the hole will be returned onto more as that massive heal comes out from Seth. Uses the Root Caller. to get in range, but she's smited down. She'll take a trip back to base. V called out. Big equalizer comes out. He'll flash away before knocking Gimgoon back towards the enemy team. Swift coming in there. Zubin getting chased down. Coco popping off. But that is the exhaust down onto him, so he'll stop for now. Nice knock-up from Zhao Yu. He'll flash after. That's another kill onto Gimgoon. This is quickly going wrong for GT, and Newbee come back into this game swinging.
And somehow Victor was able to...
Going over to Zhao Yu. I mean, it's still in place where it could be smited away. An early smite, but it will still go to Zhao Yu. No one's died just yet, but Gimgoon turning up their heat. Double redemptions comes down. What does it mean? It means someone's going to die in the form of Zhao Yu to start this one off. Get the staring contest down from Soulmate, and he will get 1, 2, and Coco returns with a kill. Looking for this cleanup. Gimgoon locked in place. Fast bomb doesn't land, but Coco's waiting on top of him. Gimgoon survives on the slither of HP and lands the Electro Harpoon, but the Valkyrie's up, and we'll find him with a Gatling gun. A little bullet just nipped him on the end there, but that was a 3. We're going to keep this up. Daisy's still alive, and they have that one hero minion that is reducing the armor of this tower. So as long as that stays alive, it has just died, but they can crack this open. And that one minion, literally by itself, allowed Newbee to go onto this inhibitor. After all of that, 29 minutes in, and just these tiny things going wrong for GT that are resulting in Newbee opening up this game for themselves and reversing this momentum play. They're poking slowly against this inhibitor. Republic's low on health, but he does have his ultimate. V has been opened up on by the Nether Grasp. Republic wants to get this ultimate in. Zhao Yu with a flank play, knocked up both Coco and Swift. Gimgoon wants to come in from around the side, chasing down more, hits the E down, and he is limping away, but there's no way he's going to get out of this one. Ace and Hole starts resetting, and V needs to get out of vision range, because you know Zubin's going to lock in, and you know he will not be able to get the kill. Oh, Republic finds him, and that's the big punish out there from GT that has swapped the momentum back into their favor, and will allow them to go for this Baron.
Yeah, what a beast Zhao Yu is. He was able to get that 2-man knock-up. Now it's all up to LWX to make this play happen. The sole member of the team to be able to come
He has his ultimate, Raz.
Can he do it? I don't think he's silenced. He can't do it.
He's going to turn it onto Republic and try and get this one kill, but it's not going to happen. Too much damage. The ace comes out for GT, and that push in mid lane was just simply not.
Situation he's thought through and picked that. Where he has Zhonya's where he can actually just burn them through while being completely safe.
I like that you highlight actually that matchup, because it was something we were talking about coming into this game. Zhao Yu gets the knock up onto Moore, and he completely gets blown up there in the jungle. Nothing really to say more about that other than the fact that a redemption comes down, and Zhao Yu takes a bit more poke there. Daisy is down. Daisy down.
Yeah, he's out of here. Probably going to come back up fairly soon. But that's actually a really good pickup from Zhao Yu to be able to go for redemption in this situation and say, you know what, we need to fight redemption versus redemption. We don't have the ability to do that with Soulmate. Uh-oh.
I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like it if I'm on the side of Newbee. LWX gets called out, knocked up, and eliminated from Summoner's Drift. Meanwhile, Coco back behind the Baron pit. Big damage out from V. May even stop the Baron attempt from GT. But if they can pick up another tower, or rather another kill onto Ivan, this will be all worth it for them. Coco finds Gimgoon behind him, comes into the Zhonya's, but it should be a kill there. Flashes over the wall. Gimgoon gets alive. Gets out alive, I should say. Doesn't get the kill, but this man, Jack Sparrow, has nothing on Gimgoon.
Oh, just he's trying to lifesteal up as much as possible. Zhao Yu's on his way. But, you know, Coco should be fine if he has a lot of damage, Zhao Yu. Coco is completely fine here, but game talents are going to be able to get the same hib.
Everyone was just having a party in mid lane. It's just like, by the way, Soulmate, Zubin, and Republic are just taking your inhibitor. The problem that plagued them for the last couple of minutes, they couldn't break this line. Baron being started off by GT, and it's burnt away to the point where Newbee actually needs to back away here, because here comes the equalizer. Moore's caught up on it. He's going to go down regardless. GT are going to turn their attention back on towards Coco. He jumps over the wall. That was not the ability he wanted. Yep, Ace in the Hole comes across, and that's more than enough damage to finish him off. The big playmaker's down for the count. LWX and the rest of his team won't need to make themselves scarce.
And LWX, he has a lot of damage, but he's going to have to make a massive play to make this work. He's thinking about it, but right now, you know Republic has him in the back of his head, and he is a massive, massive victor at this point in the game. You do not want to look the pressure up on him. With that being said, Zhao Yu is just going to go straight back out to the map. LWX, get out of there.
He doesn't want to be go down. He sees the highlight in his eye, but so does Zubin. He's going to jump in there. V doesn't go down, but he launches himself into Swift and LWX. Zhao Yu's there in the front lines now as well, but in EO heart out. Look at Zubin go. Gets the kill there. Doesn't finish off the next one, but Zubin may have just ended the game right here for GT. And Newbee, the titans of the group. I'm choking on my own words, Raz. G2 take this game 2-0. Over their opponents. What? happened?
What happened? What basketball did they suck energy out of? Because for whatever reason, game talents are talented. That was a massive upset for game talents to take this win. Frostgreen already on the plan, getting up out of here.